Hello and welcome, I'm still like to say to a Lord of the Rings the Third Age. So in the last video we got our third party member Elegost here, master of the bow and arrow, and we are now pressing on. We need to find out what he needs help with us from, but at the moment he said we need to seek out an elfin healing shrine. So let's do that. I don't know... I think this might just be an item. Yeah, it's an item path. Another stone troll. Ooh. Bearfall gear. And very fitting troll mud. Ring of Spirit Warding. This is probably one of those things that you just won't see him wear. There's some bits of gear where you just won't see, and I think this is one of them. That increases his HP, AP, armor, dexterity, and spirit. Nice. Which is to air as well. I wonder, is it a visible thing? Oh, it is actually. It's very hard to see, but there on his shield hand, it is there. It's just very small, and will probably be absolutely forgotten as soon as I close the screen and I forget it exists. But cool, that was a good bit of equipment. Probably going to get an immediate encounter for it though. Okay, took a bit longer than I thought. Oh, fighting a walk, okay. That's worthy of a random encounter. Just don't one-shot him, please, for Elegost. Okay. Let's get Idriel to do a sword throw, finish it off, potentially. Yeah, Elegost really takes those hits hard. Nice. He's pretty good with like non-physical attacks, but yeah, anything like cutting or piercing, it's like just shreds him. We might as well put wait, did I get a level? I didn't know, okay. Yeah, I might as well put a save down just to restore my AP while I'm here. Cool. Right, let's press on. I don't think we're close to getting our fourth... Oh, we're out of the encounter range. I don't think we're quite close to getting our fourth companion just yet, but we've still got quite a bit to do with Elegost joining our team. Hello. Oh, it's a bit of a graphical glitch at the top corner there, let's ignore that. Oh, there's another save point right here. Oh, okay. Scripted encounter. There we go. The first case of Elegost being very useful. The archer up there, Bearfall cannot attack that guy at all. Idriel can with Loud Little Fury, but yeah, Bearfall can do like nothing against that. Right, let's do Fluid Strike. You could do Guardian Strike against that guy. And Elegost, Creature Bane that guy, follow please. Oh, that was right in his dick. Okay. I know you're probably thinking, it's like, this is a little too easy, isn't it? Maybe you should up difficulty from easy to normal. No, trust me. The game gets incredibly hard if you just are not like farming experience and stuff if you turn it up in difficulty. It seems easy now, but it's going to get a lot harder as the chapters go on without any kind of real like power leveling or anything. So yeah, I'm going to keep it on easy because it will get tougher. Right, I don't know which is the right way to go. I'm assuming not this way because there's a chest up here. Yeah. Oh, that looks like I should be able to go that way, I guess not. Okay, can I turn the camera... Okay, I can turn the camera down a bit. Is there anything this way? Oh. Battle. Is this a scripted encounter? It is a scripted encounter, okay. We'll food strike you. I didn't really want Elegost to go next. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Okay. Yeah, this area's a bit glitchy. But again, I did have to do a lot of stuff to get this game to work here, so yeah, glitches are to be expected, unfortunately. Feel like... is this the way to go? Hard to tell sometimes. Let's see where this takes us. Yeah, this is the way to go. So, was there anything else I could do? Because I'm pretty sure there was another path back that way. Did that lead to anything? No, that was a dead end. Okay. No point going back then. Let's press on. Is this just a dead end? Just a dead end, okay. Right, so I think this point coming up is going to introduce us to Elfstones, I think, which is kind of like this game's accessories from Final Fantasy, because obviously everyone has their like gear that they all can equip, but I think Elfstones with Bright, it's that item that everyone can equip. You can equip onto like any compartment you want, and it all depends on like who you want to have the benefits of the Elfstones, basically. Okay, no new enemy types just yet. I think there is some new orc types coming up, though. Yeah, we can do that. We can finish off with a Fury Strike and Drill. Yeah, it's only on certain like scenes that block glitch at the top is happening. Oh, Elegost gear, nice.
What are you doing?
You want to be sure they're good and dead. Some are mighty hard to kill.
Not even these sacred places are safe.
How do I know I can trust this one?
I vouch for him. In the name of the Lady of the Galadrim.
That is good enough for me.
And how do I know I can trust you? Where did you get those wounds?
At the hands of a Mordor orc, whose life I intend to shorten considerably. In the pass of Gahadras, we were attacked by goblins. We slew all but the orc, who escaped with something of great value to me.
Who is this wee ranger?
I was in the company of a dwarf. A friend, actually.
And what did this orc take from you?
You helped me slay him, and you shall find out.
You rangers from the north are full of riddles! And who are you to speak for a ruler of elves?
You must help me return to Lothlorien and warn the Lady Galadriel of these dangers. Then you will know all.
We should find one of the enemy's altars. After what I did to him, that orc would be in need of healing himself.
Come, Gondorian. We shall attend to my matters in due course.
Both for just like deliberately being left in the dark by like everyone is so funny in early points in the game. That's probably gonna be an epic scene, isn't it? Spirit powers.
Yes, you have found a place where the ancient spirits of air, fire, earth, and water who once graced this world may still be found. Some beings glide through the airs around you, timeless and wise. Mighty forces also stir the deep and can still be called upon in times of great need. powers of fire and light bring life to this realm, and are held by the wise as the most potent and dangerous forces.
Gonna be meeting him
And
soon.
great spirits of the earth yet animate the living wood of this world, for it too breathes the mystery of life. Elves are the keepers of this wisdom and guardians of this ancient force, for make no mistake about it, bound within their craft, their weapons, and their very being is some small measure of the gods, a living gift that has endured through many ages. Find it and use it wisely, for it contains power beyond measure.
Cool. Little thing about the Elfstones we're about to get. Right. You need strength and constitution, I think. You need speed and constitution. We didn't get any gear from that, did we? Oh no, we did. We got Elegost, some new gear. Which is a straight up armor buff. Put that on. Nice. Cool. So let's on this, and I think this gives us an Elfstone. There you go, Elfstones. Elfstones are elven artifacts that can improve attributes, skills, and resistances. Each character can equip up to 4 Elfstones. Yes, this is a big thing. I think early on in the game it's not such a big thing. You get like only a few of them, but later on in particular you get quite a lot, and it's kind of like a juggling game between all your characters to see who needs what with them. So a lot of them will like buff your resistance to a certain element, and it's like, oh, who's weak to that element? They need it more. Cracked Elfstone of Action Enhancement. Okay, this one's not Elemental Resistance, Action Enhancement, which I'm pretty sure I know who needs that at the moment. Slightly increases action point values. So it gives him 12 extra AP if I put that on him. Yeah, he definitely needs that at the moment. Because not only does he have the least amount of AP, but his skills are like the costiest at the moment. Right, okay. Cool. So we get like 4 of them in this like first act, I think, and then from there we can sort of find them throughout like the zones and stuff. But as for like tutorial wise, we get like 4 now basically. Wait, is there a chest behind this thing? No. Okay. So yeah, I think that orc that he was mentioning is like a mini boss sort of encounter. Are we gonna get this random encounter before we hit this? Nope. Okay, good.
So tell us, Ranger, what happened back there in the pass?
It was a bewitched fight, voices echoing down from the mountains. Then lightning struck all around us. The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond of Rivendell as a gift of friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night. While I lay there burning, that Mordor orc ripped the map away and fled down the mountain. That map revealed the location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
Moria.
Yes, the greatest city of the dwarves, whose location was lost during the Great Wars, and whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
Yep.
And what of the dwarf?
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
So yeah, that dwarf is going to be our 4th party member. And the last one we get for quite a while. For what I remember right, I think we have to play quite a bit of the game to get like our next, like 5th companion. Also, I think it's quite interesting that, because in the Lord of the Rings like world, there's always this big thing where dwarfs and elves like hate each other. But it's interesting that Elrond gave the dwarf the map as a sign of friendship. Because if I remember right, I think he still has some like sort of like distrust towards Idril in this game. but he is friends with Elrond, which is interesting. Moria's past.
I will lay open to you Moria's secrets, and they are many. Khazad-dûm, the greatest of dwarven halls, lies along an old elven road that carried trade between Hollin and Moria. At the walls of Moria, invisible dwarf doors bar western entry. Even their own creators cannot find them if their secret is forgotten. But should the gates be mastered, the mazes of halls and tunnels within the mountain are vast. And the 4-day journey to the other gate will not be an easy one, should foul creatures still prowl those halls. If I were you, I would track our party and follow behind, should we master the gates of Moria.
Yeah, it's insane how big. It's like you don't really get a sense of it in the films and stuff, but it's insane when you think about it. Like 4 days is how long it takes to get from one end of Moria to the other. Like Jesus, you don't really get that sense in like the films. Was this like back up this way? No, it's just a... No, okay. Just making sure. Alright, do I still need to have Elegost out in front? What is our levels? Yeah, he's still a level behind. Back to the foresty area. Learning new skills. Okay, yeah, we know this. It says to using a skill battle and skill points that are automatically applied. So the next skill. Yeah, we don't need to read this. We've already gone over this. And there's no way at this point in the game you've not already learnt new skills by using them, you know? Right, I think these are the trolls from the film, I think. There's multiple of them. Slam Wolfag. Oh, he finally gets a helm. Nice. I think this one is probably gonna look like garbage though, right? Is it just... yeah, it's just armor. Pretty nice buff to his armor though. I mean, it's not bad. It looks kind of like it's very old though. Yeah, we don't get to see his luscious hair anymore though. As we take the helmet off, but why would we do that? Well, considering that the thing is pointing, or the dot is over there, I'm assuming I probably want to go this way. For secrets. Oh yeah, here's another shrine, I think. Because I think the shrines are technically optional quests at this point. You get like the first one as like a tutorial thing, but I think the rest of them are like optional. That's a pretty basic encounter. Hey, weakening slash, okay. Must admit though, him having that helmet on makes him a bit more complete to how I remember him. It's very weird him not having a helmet on. Nice. Please get a level up, Elegost, because your AP is literally 1. Oh, that's insulting. Oh, some new greaves. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. We started to get some negative things here now. I mean, this makes sense. More armor, but it's less speed because it's more like, you know, plating on him. I think that's worth it though, I think. It's kind of a weird thing when you think about it because speed is also tied to defense. So it's weird, I kind of gained and lost defense at the same time. I do want, does that affect... Yeah, okay. So these stats are also... like it's got the applied effects of my gear as well on here. Okay, interesting. Because that will affect how I put points into things when I level up. Right, let's do this. And let's get my second Elfstone. Health enhancement. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Got the other one before. So let's see. Do I give this to someone who needs it, or someone who's more like? Because in theory, Belphegor I feel like should be the tankiest character, but Elegost's HP is quite lacking, so I think I might give it to him, even though he already has one. Yeah, it gives him like 54 HP. I don't know, it just makes more sense for him to have it. The Elfstones are really the kind of thing you give to people who need the stats, I feel like, more than... Well, I don't know, you could go give it to people for a build route, but... I don't know, I feel like Elegost's HP is a lot more lacking by comparison, as he seems to take more damage from those physical attacks. I feel like he kind of does need a little extra padding. Right. Oh, I see a chest there. Is it trapped? Nope, okay. Don't see any others. Oh, I should probably give him something. There you go, that's enough for one creature bane. Actually, how close is it? Oh, he literally needs to do one more creature bane, okay. Again, I know you can't see the, or I don't think you can see the values on there, but yeah, he needs one more creature bane, he levels up that next skill. I think that was all that was in that area. Don't think I missed a path. Oh, I shouldn't have bothered using it. Unless I get an encounter right now. No, of course not. Oh well. At least it was just a levis and not a long bottom leaf. What are we on now? Still 2%? Yeah, still 2%, okay. I think the percentage takes into account like side quests and stuff. So if you're going through the game and not getting side quests done, your percentage will just be lower, I think. New gear for Elegost. Let's see what we got. Oh damn, okay. This is his like gear that gives him just like everything. And there was me being like, oh yeah, his HP is not that high. He gets more HP from this thing. Doesn't affect his resistances or anything at all. It's just straight up a good bit of gear. And that also bumped his armor up quite a bit. Still not as good as some other guys, but a nice bump up. Cool. Love that. And that was just on the path as well. He like was supposed to just have that. Right, is this gonna be trapped? No? Okay. Now the chest in this room, okay. Oh, it's a stairwell, okay. Kind of hard to tell in the lighting. Oh, that was just like a supplier checkpoint thing. Oh, here's another one. I think this is where we fight a new type of orc, if I'm right. I think we fight like a sorcerer type orc. Oh, sorcerer and the dual sword guy. Okay. Right. Oh, not that one. Let's do Valor. Right, let's do Creature Bane. Yeah, these two guys got orange health. Right, let's take out the weak guy first. Arrow Flurry, nice. Interesting, we went for his weakest attack. Weakening Slash, attack that lowers the strength of the foe. You know what, let's do that to this guy. Yeah, because look at that, he still hits really hard. Right. Let's Orcbane. Yeah. Don't think you really need to do... Oh, Jesus Christ. I think a Guardian Strike would have done that, but still. God, Arrow Flurry is even more pricey. I think it's about to level up, so I'll just do Aim Shot. Can't remember if these guys can heal or not. I think they can. Let's just finish up with our Loud Water. It's been a while since I used it. Nice. Yeah, I thought he was close to leveling up. Oh, and there's Idril's chest plate for the matching armor I've got. Nice. Right, let's do the stats first. What do you need? You need Dex and Constitution. And then let's equip this on you, because I'm pretty sure this is just straight up better. Yeah, look at that. Look how much her armor goes up. She becomes the most armored up character in the game for so long once she gets this put on her. It's like insane. Like, she's an elf spellcaster type character. She should have like some of the lowest armor, but no, she's got over double, almost triple Berefor, and I think actually triple pretty much what Elegost has. It's insane. And there was like no downside to put it on either. I think the only thing is, now that she's got that, I don't think she actually gains any new chest pistol folds for like the longest time now. I think that's kind of like it for her. Which, to be fair, she doesn't need any more after that. So let's see. Blinding Shot. Crippling Shot I think is slow. Yeah, Cripple in this game is like the slow stats effect. Draining Shot, yeah, self-explanatory. Deals damage and heals up for that. I wish I knew which one cost less. I mean, they're both 30 to do, so I might stick with Blinding Shot, because I have a feeling that that might be a cheaper skill to do. I think most of his skills in bowcraft are quite just costly in general. We've just got 6 more left to get Piercing Will. What are you learning? Wounding Strike. Yeah, let's stick with that for now. I don't know if I'll actually end up finishing Idril's Swordcraft skill tree. Right, what we got here? Water protection, here we go. This is where it becomes a bit more who needs protection against water. So, you're normal, stout. Yeah, so this could go in either Elegost or Berefor. So I might give it to Berefor because Elegost already has 2. Oh, also improves Dex. I'll still give it to him, because Elegost already gets a bunch of Dex from my putting points into it. And yeah, that's I think I saw a chest over here. Right, so we've got one more Elfstone to go. Is this a secret? No. I don't think the game is sneaky like that. Right, I think we're somewhat close now to where the dwarf is, actually. I think the end of this zone is where he is, now that I'm looking at this area. It's a relatively slow encounter. Probably, yeah, so we'll probably get this and then we'll probably immediately get the encounter. There you go. I wonder if we'll fight those other guys now, random counters. Oh, Jesus, okay, yeah, they're all... Jesus, okay. 2 chieftains and sword veteran. Let's do arrow flurry. Gets you 2. Yes, the one downside to arrow flurry is that you don't get 2 SP for starters, you only get the 1 SP. But I don't think the attack does any more damage than like a regular attack. I think Comedy of Valor would only really be beneficial against the sword guy. Let's do Might, so it gets rid of it quicker. Well, I think this actually gets pretty hard for you guys. Yep. Yeah, because when the other guy, the flag bearer, did it, it's like not really his specialty, whereas these guys are all about dealing that spirit damage. Speaking of dealing spirit damage, get absolutely destroyed, my guy. Right, Orcbane. Jesus. I feel like I'm always getting crits on the Bane attacks. Yeah, you guys are scary if I don't take you out quickly. You know what? Let's do a natural Legion hero. Audio glitch. That's fine. As long as the game is not crashing, that's all. That's the main takeaway I want from this. No level ups from that though. I don't know how close I am to a save point. Idriel's AP is, Bearfor's AP is also kind of low. Do I have an item that gives everyone Leaves of Lembas? Restores some action points to the whole party. I feel like it's kind of a waste though, because it feels like more of a useful battle item, you know. I'll just use that, and then I'll use one of you. If there's a save point right in front of me though, I'm gonna be incredibly pissed. There's gonna be a save point before I get another encounter, isn't there? I'm gonna waste those 2 healing items. No. Oh well, there is one, but I think we're gonna. It's fine. It could have been an encounter. It was like right on the cusp of it. It's fine, we'll get plenty more items. And also, again, we'll get to a point when AP isn't too big of an issue. Right. I'm trying to think. I think this is just an item, right? Or some items. You're probably gonna be a counter, right? Oh no, okay. This is probably gonna be an encounter though. Like one of these chests. Yeah, okay. I knew one of them had to be. They don't usually put a cluster like that out in the open that's not a trap. Oh wow, 4 enemies, okay. Right, let's take out the 2 weak guys with this. That's a good way of using Arrow Flurry. Take out 2 million enemies like really quickly. Assuming they do die in 1 hit, obviously. Right. Let's loud the chieftain. And Orcbane, I don't know if that'll be enough to kill you or not. Oh yeah, you can miss. The thing that sucks about missing as well is that you don't get SP. Let's try that again. There you go, that's better. Okay, about to say, someone get a level up from that fight. Right, is this gear? About to say it's probably gonna be gear. There you go. Right, Idriel, what do you need? Oh, we've hit the level 10. You get 4 skill points at like level 10. So, one, and I'm gonna give you more spirit. Awesome. And you also got this. Ah, there we go, okay. So what we're losing? We're losing strength, dex, and armor, but we're gaining everything else, and resistance to air and shadow. Shadow resistance is pretty good. A lot of enemies use shadow against us. I think that's worth it, because we're only really losing like swordcraft focused stats. So I think that's worth it. What's this giving me? Fire resistance. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Let's put that on. And cool. Is that everything? Was there any more? Oh, there's a chest in that one. Ooh, a new cloak for Elegost. Straight up improvement. Yep, straight up improvement. Oh, and it's a nice green colour as well. Cool. That looks more like the Elegost I remember. The green cloak. Right. Oh wait, is this... Oh, I must find a map of... Yeah, okay, this is the way to go once we get our dwarf companion. Right, okay. So what I might do is I might put a save down here, because I think just further on is where we find our dwarf friend, but also where we get like a... Technically he's our first boss, I guess, but he's more of just like a mini-boss, really. Because you fight the opponent in like a lot of places later on in the game. He's not like a unique enemy. So I think we'll end this video here. We'll tackle that first thing in the next video, because if I remember right, I think it is just straight up that path that we fight it. So yeah, we'll call it here, and then we'll get our next companion in the next video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Do have a like and a comment, and also left subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Have a nice day.